How y'all doing this morning?
Awesome. Good.
First of all, I want to welcome everyone to Jacksonville, Florida. We appreciate you being here. We thank you, and we're blessed to know that everyone made it here safely without any harm, hurt, or danger. But I am excited to be with you this morning. But first of all, I know this is the VIP section, right? These are the VIPs in here, right?
That's right.
So, but I need you to do me a favor. Because the information that's going to be disseminated is extremely important. So if you could please make sure you put your communication devices on vibrate. We want to make sure that we maintain the integrity of what we're doing, because we're going to be filming and taping as well. So once again, I'll need everybody to look to your left and to your right and say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And my day is complete because you're sitting next to me.
My day is complete. You're sitting next to me.
Now this is a part of the test. Now this is a part of the test. And also give yourself a hand for being here on a Saturday morning. And I'm excited to be able to introduce you a gentleman who literally we've had the opportunity to be good friends for about 11 years now, and really most of you already know him, but truly has really placed his heart in this opportunity. Also, he has the opportunity right now to document himself as a first 5-star master distributor. Let's give him a hand clap for that. Woo! Integrity is impeccable. Heart as big as America. And for the ladies, you know, if it's a pull outside, you know, he's such a gentleman that he would literally take off his jacket and let you walk across it. But he really, what I love about him, he really loves helping people. So I mean, further, I'd like you to help me, my business partner, Mr. Grayson Marshall.
It is exciting for everybody to be here. We get to know as many of you as I don't know. But my wife went over, we own a massage green right in the next plaza. So if you leave at 4 and you want a massage, $29.95, go over there and get some massage, we'll hook you up. But she's over there right now, so she should be back with me in a little bit. My son's in the back, and 3 of my other kids are somewhere in this world. So that's why I do this business.
There you go.
But we wanted to really spend some time with you today to talk to you about this business, talk to you about the philosophical approach that we want to use. I want to get you out of some of the ideologies and mindsets that you've had about network marketing before. This is not network marketing as usual. And I want to make sure you understand that. This is not multi-level marketing as usual. And I want you to understand that completely. We really are taking a different approach, and I believe it's the one that's going to make us $1 billion from what we need to do. The essence of who we are is about helping people. So if you're not here to help people, you're in the wrong group. I'm not saying you're in the wrong business, you're just in the wrong group. We're not here to tout anybody but the next person next to us. Nobody's bigger than the business. And if you begin to understand those things about this opportunity, then you won't make the mistakes. 2 gentlemen that are going to be in front of you for a large part of the day are the one gentleman who just introduced me, Mr. Joe Rogers, and then Mr. C. Thomas Gambrell. And I'm going to let y'all try to figure out who's who, because the Joker's mannerisms and everything are the exact same. So you're going to think you're looking at the same Joker all day long, but trust me, they are different people, I promise you. Like Gerald said, we fellowship in the same church when we go back. And Gerald's been in this industry 16 years, and I've watched him and I've listened. And we had the opportunity in this SISEL opportunity to come together and really believe that we can hook up and change the lives of a bunch of people. My job today is to kind of cast a little bit of vision as to where we want to go. And I want to do that in a couple ways. But first, here's what I want to do. I want to get everybody one by one to stand up. Tell me where you're from, what city you came from, and literally why you got involved. So literally leave it about 30 seconds. And so we can get to know who's here. And I want you to know something. The people that are here are going to go an extremely long way. Some of you have gotten involved before and never fully got engaged. There's 2 different things. Getting involved is one, getting engaged is another. And as I look around the room, I take true inventory of who I get a chance to work with. Because pin levels don't matter to me. It's desire and purpose that matters to me. And I've always gone above and beyond to make sure that I help whoever, whenever, however. And I'm going to continue to do that. That's why our philosophy is a little bit different. We're all going to make money, but we're going to change lives.
Yes.
And that's the most important.
Amen.
And if we can keep that focus, not get caught up in the money, because I'm telling you what this industry can do. You start making money and you totally forget where you came from. And that's not what we want to do. So the gentleman in the back that we've kind of married ourselves together with are there. And then Kalen Hall is here from corporate. And Kalen is the director of sales for the U.S. and North America. And you'll hear from Kalen at the end of the day today. All questions that you have, we're going to make sure that we answer them as a group, but Kalen specifically, so that you can kind of know what's going on in the business. How many of y'all really want to do something different this time? You know, it's just that simple. So we're going to hold you to it. We got you on video. I'll show you your hands up. All right, I'm about to bring one of my business partners up, but I want you to see this real quick, just so you know our message is real. Gerald and C. Thomas brought this to me, and I got to say something about them real quick. Gentlemen that have been in the industry for as long as they have would and should probably be heading up any organization. But they sat down with me and they said, Coach, here's what we want to do. You do what you do, and we'll do what we do. And it's rare that you have people that are documented as they are that will allow someone else to take the lead and be in front. And it is with humble pleasure that I appreciate them. And I tell them all the time, it's weird for me. You know, when C does, if I ask C for something, he drops it back to me, and it's never anything for him. It's always tailored for me. And Gerald's the same way. Get on the road, we've been grinding. We up at 3 in the morning driving. I looked at Gerald, I said, ain't nobody doing this. I said, we the only ones doing this, which is why we're going to get to where everybody else won't get. But this is our vision, this is our mission, this is our message. And they introduced it to me. Now, what does that say? Okay, that's our message to get healthy people, right? But for us, it's a different message, and it's a bigger message. I want you to tell me what it says now.
Heal by people.
That's our message. That's why it's not going to change. That's why it's going to be bigger than anything it is. Because if you keep that message in the message, then your motives will stay true, your motives will stay pure. Because now it's about somebody else's people. Ain't about your people. That way you won't worry about who's on your team, my downline. If it's just about healing our people, that's everybody who's walking and breathing. Everybody who has a purpose and a function in life, that's who we're helping. And that's what makes us completely different. Has everybody got that? Yeah. And when you're sitting down with people, use that. They can see what your message is. Because when you talk to them about multi-level marketing, and yes, we're going to talk to them about money, but when you tell them that this is our message and our message, and they literally say, well, healthy people, and you show them that it says heal that people, they're going to look at you completely different. Because this is Tom's message. It has been for 27 years. He's been putting out products before we were even known. And again, Gerald documented 16 years in the industry. I've been in the industry. I was a studied person in this industry. I had never heard of Tom Bauer. Never. I mean, never bumped into anything that I thought might have been remotely. So here's a guy who's a billionaire, been doing it in the industry 27 years, and folks who've been in the industry never even heard about him. You know why? Because the majority of the business is done outside the U.S. Right now, we do $100 million a year outside of the U.S. There's less than 1,000 distributors in the U.S. So what does that say for our opportunity? Huge. And it pays like no other. So I want to bring to you up front a man. Really, I'm telling you, it's nice to have a guy like C. Thomas on your team, because here's a guy who interviewed 17 times with Berkshire Hathaway. Does everybody know who Berkshire Hathaway is? Who's the owner of Berkshire Hathaway? Warren Buffett. So if a man interviews 17 times with Berkshire Hathaway, he definitely has some skill, just enough. And he's brought all of that logistics, he brought all of that structure into this industry. So when he said to me, Coach, we got the game plan, I said, tell me what to do. I'm the point guard. Just give me the rock, I know what to do with it. And that's how our relationship's been. So he's going to spend some time in front of you this morning. You have some paperwork in front of you that he's going to be referring to, everything from how to peak interest and all that kind of stuff. We want to make sure that you're equipped. So do me a favor, welcome all the way from New York City, Mr. C. Thomas.